Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us in Central New York at the inaugural Onondaga Cup and LakeFest. Before we get started, I want to take a moment to acknowledge a few special guests joining us today. Assemblyman Al Sturpey, Department of Transportation Commissioner Matt Driscoll. Over there, my former coach, Bill Sanford, founder of the Syracuse Chargers, father of rowing, former chair of the legislature, and also members of the Honeywell cleanup team, Anchor QEA, OBG, Parsons, and Rosselli Northern. Thank you. I am particularly excited to welcome Governor Cuomo back to Central New York. Governor, it has been your leadership and focus that has made today possible. We just concluded the first ever Governor's Cup, featuring Team Cuomo versus TMCNY. It is safe to say that this was the day's toughest race on Onondaga Lake. There were some sharp words exchanged between team members. I won't mention any names, but no doubt both teams gave it their all. Joking aside, the Governor's Cup is for a great cause. The wager on the race was $1,000 to the Jim and Juli Boeheim Foundation to support the important work they're doing already here in Central New York, helping children in need. And investing in cancer research and advocacy. Because this is such a noble cause, both teams have agreed to donate $1,000. The Governor's Cup is part of the revived Onondaga Cup and LakeFest, which for decades was an annual summertime regatta, but the tradition was shuttered 20 years ago. I'm happy to stand with you to celebrate the rebirth of not only this event and a regatta, but our lake and our entire region. Now, the race we just watched was close, but I am proud to announce that we have a clear winner for the Governor's Cup today. Please welcome to the stage for a trophy presentation the winners of the 2016 Governor's Cup here on the new Onondaga Lake, Team Cuomo.
Come up here, guys.
All right, look at that.
Wow. Whoa.
Put a hand down there, fellas.
Come here, Stephanie.
Come on.
Come in here, Kelly. Come in here, Coach. Hard-fought victory. Years of practice pay off. That's what this says.
Now please welcome to the stage the runners or rowers up, Team CNY.
Give us the big one again.
Oh, that's the big one.
All right.
Here we go.
Beautiful. All right. Zoom in close on that one.
Come on, everybody, jump in here.
We came in second.
Yeah.
First or second?
Out of two.
Congratulations to both teams on a job well done and for a great cause. Governor Cuomo, thank you for your commitment to our entire region and for joining us today. In many ways, you are the true Central New York champion. It is now my pleasure to introduce somebody who's working in improving Onondaga County that can be seen all around us today. County Executive Joni Mahoney.
Thank you very much, Joe. It's a pleasure to be here today. Congratulations, Team Cuomo. They had a ringer in the former Syracuse mayor was on Team Cuomo's boat, so we would have won if we had our local team, right?
I don't think so.
I want to thank everybody from the Syracuse Chargers Rowing Club for bringing this back. This event and Onondaga Lake is really a metaphor for what's happening here in Central New York. When Governor Cuomo got elected, he really put a focus on upstate New York in a way that we had not seen from state government in my lifetime. And it's really paying dividends. This newly cleaned lake and the rebirth that it's generating of activity around here. The amphitheater has thousands of people coming out night after night. We've seen reports of our local businesses doing a lot more business because of the investment that's been made that's drawing people to the west shore of Onondaga Lake, a place people had not seen before. It's been an effort that we couldn't have taken on alone. State government, I know Ken Lynch is here, State government has been a great partner to us, as has Honeywell, and I know Honeywell is here too. And this community came together around this project and around what Governor Cuomo charged us with, which was make the decisions on the local level and tell us what you need from state government. And we're seeing the benefit of that. Central New York has been the big winner in the Regional Economic Development Council process, capped off by the $500 million URI award that we got. The governor has been here over and over and over helping us push these projects forward and celebrating our success. We were at the Nationals this morning, and the rave reviews about the investment that's been made in the state fairgrounds. It's wonderful to hear. It is really my pleasure to be here to thank in person Governor Cuomo, his whole team, and the Syracuse Media Group for letting me join their team and putting this together. Tim Kennedy is here, the publisher of the Syracuse PostStandard, Syracuse.com, SMG, right, among other things. And I'd like to introduce Tim and just thank the Syracuse newspapers for helping us celebrate what is a great success story.
Thanks, Joni. This is pretty easy. At the Syracuse Media Group, we talk about what we do. Our mission is to make the community a better place. And when we first started talking about bringing the regatta back, introducing the regatta to a new generation, it was a no-brainer. And this is a great day and a great start for the inaugural regatta. So I couldn't be happier. Thanks to everybody from the Syracuse Media Group, all our sponsors who helped us put this on. A great day and a great start for what we hope will be a wonderful tradition, introducing the regatta to a whole new generation here in Central New York. So when I first talked to the governor, asked the governor about the regatta, I told him, we had talked about how the lake and the rebirth of the lake is a great story, and it is. And when I told him what we were thinking about doing and bringing the regatta back, he didn't hesitate. And the governor gets criticized a lot. We criticize the governor a fair amount. But when I talk to the governor, I think the one thing you can't criticize the governor about is his passion for the outdoors and his commitment to upstate New York. So when I asked him, hey, would you be interested in doing something at the regatta, he didn't hesitate. He said, yep, tell me the details, tell me when, and I'll get my team and we'll come up there. And that's the kind of support that we had from Team Cuomo. So I want to thank the governor. I want to thank you for beating us pretty badly out there. No, I don't want to do that, do I? But I thank you to you and your team for being out here and helping celebrate the rebirth of the regatta. Governor, I thank you and welcome Governor Andrew Cuomo, everybody.
Well, I'm still winded from that race, so pardon me while I catch my breath. First to Tim Kennedy and the Syracuse Post-Standard. This is a great idea. It's a great way for the newspaper to advocate for the community and actually get involved with the community and make a difference. What our win shows today is that practice makes perfect. That's the lesson to all the young people. We've been practicing for this race for about 6 months. 3 times a week. None of these people actually work for the state. They're all professional canoe people or rafters. You can take a look at them and see. They're from all different parts of the country, and they were brought together for just this race. We did have a special strategy, however, that we developed over the past week. Before we got onto the water, we read all the unfair and unkind stories that the Syracuse Post had written about us. As we were in the boat, we had a person who was reading all the really nasty editorials that they had written. And that's when you saw us really start to accelerate, like halfway there. That was when the editorials really kicked in. So for a chance to finally get back at the newspaper, I can't tell you the joy that I feel and the vindication that I feel, but we all find pleasure in our own way. To the team, Central New York team, county executive, and Juli Boeheim, I want you to know the women were the strength on that team, and they were really carrying the men. There were just too many men to carry. But give a round of applause to Juli and Joni, who really did a great job. Few more women, and I think they could have overtaken us. I knew that the Syracuse Post team was not that confident when I read the newspaper on the way up. And they said in the newspaper, if you read the story, the winner of the race pays $1,000 to the foundation. No, it's the loser that pays, not the winner. So that was a little clue that they were not all that confident with their victory. So the losing team, which happens to be the Central New York team, Tim Kennedy, Syracuse PostStandard, contributes $1,000. It's also our pleasure to match the contribution for what is a really great cause, the Juli and Jim Boeheim Foundation. And on a serious note, I agree with what the county executive said. You know, if you told someone 15 years ago that the regatta would be coming back to the lake, if you told someone Bass Pro was going to do a competition in the lake a couple of weeks ago, they would have said it was impossible. The lake was gone, it was over, it was polluted, it was never coming back, and people just wrote it off. They gave up hope. A lot of people gave up hope and moved away. And they were wrong. They were wrong. The lake is back. The lake is coming back faster than anyone predicted. It's been a long project. County has done great work. The state DEC has done great work. But Mother Nature actually has done the best work. And the lake is rebounding faster than they thought it would have. And the species are coming back, etc. So it's a story of renewal and rebirth. And an optimism about that rebirth that nobody expected. And I think that is indicative of the entire region. You look at that amphitheater down at the end of the lake. We were just at the Syracuse Nationals, a car show that's at the fairgrounds. You walk through that fairgrounds, and it is a different place, you know. So many years I went through the fairgrounds, and I said, they should fix this, they should fix this, they should fix this. And nothing happened, and now it's a new place. The car show said they're going to come back next year even bigger and better than ever, bringing more people, more dollars to the region. So the signs of rebirth are everywhere, and that's because the people of Central New York stuck with it. They dug in, they came up with bottom-up solutions, and they work together as a team, and it is a new day in Central New York, and it was just our pleasure to participate. I want you to know, advance notice, we will be back for the regatta next year. It will be double or nothing. Central New York has a lot of work to do. My suggestion would be more women, fewer men, less talk, more paddling, and go straight, straight, straight. Thank you very much. God bless you.
That would help, wouldn't it?
Thank you, Governor Cuomo. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name's Joe Buffano. I'm president of the Syracuse Chargers Rowing Club. We've been here for 40 years. Our members know that this lake is a gem, and we're really excited that Syracuse Media Group has partnered with us to put this event on today, and we're really excited to share this gem with all of the community today. So please explore and enjoy the LakeFest. There's lots to see, lots to do, and thank you for coming.
6 a.m. practice.